Very good evening to all of you, my dear friends. Today I am going to discuss on differential equation. So differential equation actually it plays a very important role, especially in engineering when we are solving problems related to you can say spring and even shock absorbers and many places differential equations are being utilized. So in engineering it is having extensive use. But I am not going on those engineering problems now. I am going to solve the basic differential equations which is required for school students to know. Okay. So the school students, especially in 12th standard and in India in CBSE compulsorily differential equation is there. So they should know that how to solve that differential equation. So it brings you to understand the concept of differentiation also, integration also simultaneously. So simultaneous use of differential calculus and integral calculus we will be finding in differential equation. Okay, and it also needs patience. So I have brought today three questions for you, uh, taking it from easier one also and difficult one also. Okay, so I hope you will be enjoying and you will be understanding the concept, understanding the procedure, steps which is required and necessary for solving these differential equations. Okay, so let us go for solving that differential equation. Right. Okay, so welcome back, my dear friends. And today the topic of our discussion is differential equation. Okay, so in our India, this particular chapter differential equation is in 12th standard. So this video will be particularly useful for 12th standard students and even for engineering students also. These differential equations plays a very important role. Okay, so I have brought these three questions and these three questions has already appeared in the examination. It has already come in CBSE board examinations in various years. That doesn't matter that when it came. What it matters that the procedure or the methodology to solve the question. Okay, so the methodology is not going to change. Questions also pattern, it will be more or what it will be similar only. So if we are solving these questions, we will have a very good practice of solving questions in this particular chapter, differential equations. Okay, so I will start right. Let us solve question number 1 first. And question number 1 is given to us as whole root 1 plus x square plus y square plus x square y square plus xy dy by dx is equal to 0. Right? Okay. Now let us solve it. So first of all, in this square root, we can see here that this x square and x square is common, right? So it means we can go for taking it as common. So if I am taking x square common, so from here it is becoming 1 and from here it is y square, right? So these two part has already completed. Now left with 1 plus y square, and that 1 plus y square we can write separately. Okay, plus xy dy by dx is equal to 0. Now further, so it means it has become x square plus 1, even 1 plus y square is there, here 1 is there. So it means we can write 1 plus x square also. The same expression can be factorized in the form as 1 plus x square and 1 plus y square okay, plus xy dy by dx is equal to 0. It will be going on as it is. Now further, this is the product of two different, 1 plus x square different and 1 plus y square differently, plus xy dy by dx is equal to 0. So what we are going to do, we are going to separate the y component, we are going to separate the x component, so that with x dx we will be taking x component, with y dy we will be taking y component. That is our main motto. Okay, separately, and then only we can solve it further. So from here what we are finding, okay, so if suppose I am writing x y dy by dx is equal to, this I am taking it right hand side, minus whole root 1 plus x square, okay, into whole root 1 plus y square. Okay, right. Now I will put a line here. Further, so y dy, this 1 plus y square, we can bring it here at the bottom. So y dy divided by whole root 1 plus y square. Okay. Now this side minus whole root 1 plus x square, this dx will get multiplied here, dx, and okay, by x. Right? So this side it has become minus whole root 1 plus x square by x dx. So now everything has got separated. Y dy divided by whole root 1 plus y square is equal to minus whole root 1 plus x square dx divided by x. Okay, right. Now in this case, now we will go for integration both side. We have to go for integration both side. So if we are going for integration y dy by 1 plus y square is equal to minus integration of whole root 1 plus x square dx divided by x. Okay. So I hope this part everybody has understood. Okay. How it is done? Minus whole root, because we have taken integration both sides. So we can write here that integrating both sides. So by integrating both sides, we have got this particular expression. Okay, right. Now here we can go for substitution method very easily. We can substitute very easily this side. Okay, 1 plus y square, so we can put it as suppose if we are considering it as t, so 1 plus y square is equal to t, then it will be giving you 2y dy is equal to dt. And if we are placing here, so y dy is equal to dt by 2, so it means what it will be coming, 1 by 2 dt divided by t, right? Okay, minus 1 plus x square by x dx. Now let us solve this side first, then we will be solving this side, RHS. So here it has become half log t is equal to minus whole root 1 plus x square by x dx. Right? Okay. Now again half log t is what? 1 plus y square. So 1 plus y square is equal to minus this side 1 plus x square by x dx. Leave it as it is. Now we will be solving. Again, right hand side I am going to rub it. Okay, because now it is not required. We are in this stage. Okay. Okay, right. So left hand side already it is there, half log 1 plus y square is equal to, now right hand side we have to solve. So if right hand side we are solving, okay, so if we are writing here plus c also, so for this c and for this c we can add together and we will be writing as 1c only at the last. Okay, so somebody may say that, sir, after integration we have to write some c. Okay, yes, correct, we can write some c1 we can write here, c2 we can write here, and then at the last c1 plus c2 or c1 minus c2, whatever it will come, that is constant only, so 1c only we can write. Okay, now in this present case let us compare 1 plus x square now. So this part is over. Here we will be considering 1 plus x square is equal to t. Okay. So 1 plus x square we will consider as t. And it will be giving us as 2x dx is equal to dt. 2x dx is equal to dt. And from here, if we want to find, you can say x square only, so it will be t minus 1. Okay, so now minus, right, and 2x dx, so it means this one we can write 1 whole root 1 plus x square dx. Let me write x dx. Okay, I will repeat. Right, into x dx I am writing. Why I am writing x dx? Because at the denominator I want to write x square. So this x will cancel it and there will not be any change in meaning. So x dx, if I am writing, then only 2x dx is equal to dt I will be able to write. Okay, that is the main motto. And here x square is equal to t minus 1 I can substitute. So further, no need to write LHS side, minus. So 1 plus x square is equal to t. So t to the power 1 by 2. And then further x dx is equal to dt by 2. So I will put as 1 by 2. And this side it will come as dt divided by, and x square is equal to what? T minus 1. X square is what? T minus 1. Okay. Right? Okay. So, sorry. Okay, 1 plus x square is equal to t. Correct? Let us substitute 1 plus x square is equal to t square. It's better. Let us substitute 1 plus x square is equal to t square. Why? Because there is square root is there. Okay. So if 1 plus x square is equal to t square, then 2x dx is equal to twice t dt. Okay, twice t dt it will come. So twice t dt. I will make it correct. Let us substitute in that way. 1 plus x square we will substitute as t square. Okay. So 2x dx is equal to 2t dt. 2 has got cancelled. So x dx is equal to t dt. Okay. Then, and x square is equal to t square minus 1 will come. Okay, right, very good. So this is minus and then 1 plus x square. So whole root 1 plus x square is what? T. Yes, t. And x dx is equal to what? T dt into t dt. Divided by x square is what? T square minus 1. Okay. Then further minus. So it has become t square dt by t square minus 1. Okay. Right. Then further, if we want to write t square minus 1, so what we can do, we can even write as 1 plus t square minus, 1 plus 1 by t square minus 1. If we are writing like this, so t square minus 1 plus 1 will make is t square. So very well we can write as like this. Very well we will be able to write in this manner. And this side, left hand side is what? Left hand side is same, half log 1 plus y square. Now I am going to rub this right hand side. Okay. Further, half log 1 plus y square is equal to, now minus, let us put it in bracket. So it will come as dt into 1 as dt plus another integration dt by t square minus 1. Okay, right. Then this will be given to us as half log 1 plus y square is equal to minus. So dt is only t, integration of dt is t, and plus, this is the formula itself. Okay, so formula says t minus 1 by t plus 1 and then plus c. It will become a constant. Okay. Right? Nice. So this is the formula. Then further, half log 1 plus y square is equal to, so minus t. T is what? Whole root 1 plus x square. T is whole root 1 plus x square. So minus whole root 1 plus x square plus or minus log t minus 1. So log t is what? This one. Okay. So t is whole root 1 plus x square, whole root 1 plus x square minus 1 by whole root 1 plus x square plus 1 and plus c. Okay, plus c. So this has become our, you can say, solution of this particular question. This is the solution. Now, if suppose we want to bring it to right hand side, then we will be able to bring it. That's not the issue. Okay. So, otherwise we can write in this way only. Half log 1 plus y square plus whole root 1 plus x square plus log whole root 1 plus x square minus 1 by whole root 1 plus x square plus 1 plus c is equal to 0. Like this we can write. This one will become our solution. Okay. Right. So we will solve next question now. These questions used to be little bit longer, which includes differentiation and integration both simultaneously, and it needs some type of you can say patience to solve all these questions. Now let us solve question number 2. So question number 2 we are going to solve in a typical method. Plus y sine y by x y minus y sine y by x minus x cos y by x, here x dy by dx is equal to 0. Right. Now further we will be able to write dy by dx. I am writing completely. So if suppose dy by dx has gone that side, so this particular component has become positive. Okay, and this one will be there at the LHS. So we can write x cos y by x plus y sine y by x into y divided by x cos, y sine y by x. Okay, so y sine y by x minus x cos y by x into x. Okay. Now here we will go for substituting y is equal to vx, because here y by x is there, so we need to substitute y is equal to v by x, and from here we are getting y by x is equal to v. Okay, right. Now if we are going for dy, so dy is equal to v plus x dv by dx. Okay, true. So product of the function, so with respect to x we are going to differentiate now. So v plus x dv by dx we are getting for dy. Okay, right. So we have substituted now. So it is what? Dy by dx. So dy by dx is equal to v plus x dv by dx. So left hand side it has become v plus x dv by dx is equal to, now we will substitute. So x will leave as it is because here x is there. So x cos y by x is equal to v cos v plus, okay, y we will be writing vx sine again v, okay, divided by y sine, so y again Vx sine V minus x cos V, and further what we have seen, this y by x is also there. So y by x we can write V. So we will multiply this with V. Okay. So this is our, you can say we have got the expression now. Further, so I will rub this side and I will write here that we have written is equal to y is equal to Vx. Okay. Now further what we will be doing, we will be going for this V, we will bring this side. Okay. So we will be writing x dv by dx is equal to x cos V, or if we are multiplying, so it will become Vx cos V plus V square. We can see that x is common. Everywhere it is becoming common. So even we can cancel this x also. Right? So we will cancel later on. So V square x sin V by Vx sin V minus x cos V minus V. Okay. Right. Now I will be rubbing this side. Okay. So from here, now we are going for x dv by dx is equal to, so Vx cos V minus V square x sin V, and then again minus V square x sin V due to this LCM, and then again minus minus will plus, so Vx cos V divided by Vx sin V minus x cos V. Here what we have got? We have got V square x sin V, V square x sin V. Okay, so sorry, Vx, this one will not be there, right? Okay, so Vx cos V, it is plus V square x sin V, sorry, here plus. Okay, now so V square x sin V minus V square x sin V, both have got cancelled. Okay, so now it is not required. Further, x dv by dx is equal to 2Vx cos V divided by Vx sin V minus x cos V. Now numerator and denominator we will cancel x. Okay. So directly I am writing at the numerator in this way, x after taking common. So it is becoming V sin V minus cos V. Okay, so x and x has got cancelled, and it has given to us as twice V cos V by V sin V minus cos V. Okay, so at the bottom it has become in this way, twice V cos V by V sin V minus cos V. Right. Okay, now with V, so this one will go at the top. So with dv, all of this v we will take and x will separate. Now dv with v and x and dx we will separate it. So here it is becoming, this one will go and get multiplied, v sin v minus cos v divided by 2v cos v dv is equal to dx by x. Okay? Yes. Right. Further, we'll go for this side, rubbing it so that we will get a space. So this type of question, of course, it used to be very much longer. Okay. So this type of question comes in long answer questions, or you can say it will be carrying somewhere 5 marks or 4 marks at least, this particular solution of differential equation. Okay, so now v sin v divided by 2v cos v minus cos v divided by 2v cos v, we can write LHS side, and dv is equal to dx by x. Now here this v has got cancelled, this side this cos v has cancelled, and we got, you can say, half 10v minus 1 by 2v dv is equal to dx by x. Now coming for integration both sides. So we will go for integrating both sides, IBS. So this integration we can put direct integration sign. Now further, so half 10b. So if we are remembering the formula of tan theta d theta is equal to, we can write minus log, okay, this is the formula, tan theta d theta is equal to minus log cos theta plus c is the formula, or it can also be written as log secant theta plus c. So this is the formula for tan theta. We can utilize that. So here it has become half. So if we are writing minus log cos v, so minus you can say half log cos v, right? And for this minus half dv, so it will become minus half log v. So this is also formula 1 by x. So dx by x is equal to log x plus c. Similarly, right hand side it will become log x plus 1 integration c. Okay. So here we have seen here half is there and it is minus only, minus half log cos v minus half log v. So this we can add all of them together, or we can take this to this side. So it will become, we will multiply with minus 2 both sides. Why? Because here also this side 2 is there, that will get cancelled, minus also will get cancelled. So we can write as log cos v plus log v minus 2 log x plus 2c. So 2c will become 1c only. Okay, and further if we are here it is minus 2 log x. So if it will become minus, so here it is equal to minus, right? And we'll bring this side. So this 2 log x can be written as log x square. So we can write as log cos v plus log v and plus log x square is equal to, let us take as 1c as c1, one constant only. Okay, right. So let me rub this side. So that I will be writing the final solution, because still it is in the form of v only. We have to make it in the form of y and x only. So this one has become all will get multiplied together. So log cos v into v into x square is equal to c1, and let us substitute the value of v here. So log x square into v is what? Y by x. So y by x into cos v is y by x is equal to c1. This x will get cancelled and our answer will become log xy cos y by x is equal to c1, and this will be our final answer. Okay, now I am rubbing it. So of course this question was requiring much concentration, much care, patience, and step by step we need to solve it. A small mistake, a small you can say, if we will become careless somewhere, then this question will not be able to solve it properly. Okay, so we have got the answer. Good. Now let us solve question number 3. I hope that our students will get a good clarity, because in differential equation easy questions are also there, which we have already solved. Okay, difficult question is this one only, and certainly in examination in 5 marks question this question will be coming. This type only, this question only will be coming, means this question have what we are going to we have solved now, that only will be coming. It is not like that. This type of question will be coming, certainly. It is fixed in the examination. Okay, by seeing the paper for so many years, we can very well predict that which type of question will be coming. Okay, now let us solve question number 3. So question number 3 is straightforward. You can say that all x are there, here all x are there, so simply it will be going along with x. So this x cube plus x square plus x plus 1 dy by dx in bracket is equal to 2x square plus x, which can further be written as dy by dx. Okay, next step we will write 2x square plus x divided by x cube plus x square plus x plus 1. Okay, so let us first solve this denominator part. So here we can see that we can take something common. So if we will take x cube and x common, so x into x square plus 1 and plus again x square plus 1 is separate. Okay, so which can also be written as 2x square plus x divided by here we will write like this. So x plus 1 into x square plus 1. Okay, right. Now, this particular question involves using partial fraction. And just yesterday I have uploaded one video, that is integration using partial fraction. So I will tell my students to see that video also. And this question again I am going to solve by using partial fraction, because now also we will be going for integration using partial fraction. So let us solve this particular part first using partial fraction. Partial fractions. So 2x square plus x by x plus 1 into x square plus 1 is equal to, so for x square plus 1 it is a quadratic equation, so it is ax plus b by x square plus 1 plus c by x plus 1. Okay, now I am going to rub here, because I have written already here, putting a line. So right hand side, ax plus b into x plus 1, so ax into x plus 1 plus b into x plus 1 plus c into x square plus 1. So this will be the numerator part. Denominator same to same is there, and this numerator part will be equal to 2x square plus x. Further, 2x square plus x is equal to ax square plus ax, okay, plus bx plus b plus cx square plus c. We will bring the coefficient of x square at one place, so x square into a plus c, okay. Then we will bring x at one place, so a plus b, okay. And then for constant, constant is there, that is b and c, so plus b plus c, right? Okay, and here it is 2x square plus x. Now we will equate the coefficient. So for x square, a plus c is equal to coefficient is 2. For x, you can say a plus b coefficient is 1, and for b plus c constant coefficient is 0. Coefficient is 0. So from here we are getting c is equal to minus b. Okay, right. Now I need little space, so I am going to rub this one. Okay, right, and this one will become as this 2x square plus x by x plus 1 and x square plus 1. Okay, right. So c is equal to minus b. Let me solve here first. So this c is equal to minus b, I will place it here. So a and minus b is equal to 2. Another equation is a plus b is equal to 1. We will solve linear equation in two variables. We will add them together. It will become 2a is equal to 2 plus 1, 3. And it is giving to us as a is equal to 3 by 2. Okay, a is equal to 3 by 2. Then what will be b? So b will be equal to 1 minus a is equal to 1 minus 3 by 2. So it is giving to us as minus 1 by 2. So b is equal to minus 1 by 2. Okay, right. Then c is equal to minus b. So minus b means minus 1 by 2. So this will become 1 by 2. Okay. So we have got a is equal to 3 by 2, b is equal to minus 1 by 2, and c is equal to 1 by 2. Right. Now we will substitute these values, we'll substitute these values here, okay, and we'll find out that whether our calculation is correct or not, what we have found the values. So if we are putting here x square a plus c, so a is what? 3 by 2, b is what? 1 by 2, okay, which is giving plus 3 plus 1, 4 by 2, okay, so it is becoming 2x square, and here coefficient is 2, it means it is correct, plus x into a plus b, so what it should come? It should come as 1. So a is 3 by 2, right, and b is what? Minus 1 by 2, so minus 1 by 2. So 3 minus 1, so 2 by 2. 2 by 2 is giving 1, so coefficient is 1. It is also okay. Plus b. b is minus 1 by 2. c is 1 by 2. So b, this one will be giving us a 0. So here also coefficient is 0. It means what we have calculated, that is pakka perfect. Okay. So it is correct. Now I am rubbing it here. Okay. Right. And this 2x square plus x by x plus 1 into x square plus 1 can be written as a is 3 by 2. Okay, so 3 by 2 x by x square plus 1 can be written, and b is minus 1 by 2, so minus 1 by 2 x square plus 1, okay, and plus c is 1 by 2, so 1 by 2 x plus 1. This full expression can be converted into this form, which will be making our work easy in solving this integration. So let me rub this side and we will substitute whatever we have got right hand side. Okay. So this has become dy is equal to, this dx will come this side, okay, and we will place, in place of this expression we will place this one. So it is becoming, you can say, let us go for integration also. Integration of first one is 3x, or let me write separately, okay, and even this dx also I want to remove, and here I will write dx. So 3 by 2 integration of x by x square plus 1 dx, then minus 1 by 2 integration of dx by x square plus 1, then plus 1 by 2 dx by x plus 1. Okay, so now this has become our equation after solving. Further, it is not solved till now. We need to solve it more. Let us put the line. Integration of dy is y is equal to, now here substitution method as we have already utilized in second question. So that same substitution method we will be utilizing here. Okay, so we can make it as 3 by 2 into 1 by 2, 2x by x square plus 1 dx, okay, minus half dx by x square plus 1 and plus 1 by 2 dx by x plus 1. Okay. So y is equal to 3 by 4 log x square plus 1, then minus, this is the formula of tan inverse x, so half tan inverse x plus half log x plus 1 plus c is the solution of this particular equation. Okay, so I am writing once again here. You can see, so the solution of this particular equation, solution of this differential equation is y is equal to 3 by 4 log x square plus 1 and then minus half tan inverse x plus half log x plus 1 plus c. Okay, so this will be our solution of the differential equation. So I hope you all have got a very good concept on differential equation. So each and every type of differential equation is solved today, taking it from easy also and taking it to difficult question also, that second one, which is very important. All are important, but this is the difficult one. Okay, so we have solved all the questions now. Okay, right, so thank you very much. Similarly, I will bring some more videos on differential equations and we'll further see. Thank you.